relationships will always be free. Two of the most common questions that I get from writers are, when should I start marketing and how should I start marketing? My answer to the first is before you start writing. My answer to the second is building relationships. And guess what? Finding, developing, and nurturing your community of raving fans and supporters is actually going to be fun, I promise. Intentionally assembling a team of cheerleaders that want to support you is a tried and true way to have a successful launch. This is true if you're launching a book or a business. There is tremendous power in collective action. I never want to launch into an empty void of crickets, just hoping and praying that your product or service is going to land into the hands of willing and enthusiastic buyers. Avoid this by assembling your team ahead of time. 3 specific vehicles that I see work every single time: social media DMs, networking, and email lists. This is the 33rd video in a series where I go over every single step to write, publish, and sell your book. If you want my credentials, go back to 30. For social media DMs, I'm specifically talking about the platforms where there is a cultural norm on the platform to send DMs. Specifically, my experience is with Facebook and LinkedIn, but I know Snapchat and Instagram are also leaning into the DMs lately. The key is to have a pre-existing reason to start the conversation in the DMs. Maybe they asked a question on one of your posts, maybe you met them elsewhere in real life. Give them context for why you are starting a DM conversation. And then ask them an icebreaker question. My favorite is, read any good books lately. This is true of all conversations. If the conversation flows, lean into it. If it's stilted and awkward, gracefully let it go. You don't want to force someone to interact with you. That leads me to one of my cardinal rules of conversations. Never, ever, 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 ever send a cold pitch. A cold pitch is an unsolicited sales pitch sent to someone who didn't ask for it. Don't do it. By drawing them into a genuine conversation first, you're actually decreasing the amount of bots and spams that are going to be in your followers for those accounts as well. There are countless stories of influencers and other public figures who try to launch a product or a service to their millions of followers and fail spectacularly. Just because you have 1.3 million followers does not mean you have 1.3 million potential customers. For example, in June of 2022, the software SparkToro estimated that Elon Musk's Twitter followers, about 70% of them were bots, spam, and duplicate accounts. At the time, he had a little under 90 million followers, and SparkToro estimated that about half of them were unreachable. This further underlines my relationships over transactions rule. You are going to go much farther on every single marketing platform, every single connection platform, if you value genuine relationships over gross numbers. Remember that the average conversion rate for online marketplaces is 1 to 2%. The average conversion rate for in-person marketplaces is 20 to 40%. I'll be talking more about that on Monday. Stay tuned. You know where the buttons are.